What's going on YouTube, man? So this video is going to be like life outside the military, like especially for a stage 21 student. A lot of us really don't know life outside the military if you've been in a little while, right? And so like what I'm going through like recently and all the time is like understanding school, people, and then actually how to merge all of those together and do what I want to do outside of the military. Military life is extremely easy for me only because I've been doing it for so long, right? I know how the lingo works, I know how to find instructions, and the hardest part is dealing with people. And once you got the people and you know the system of where you at, life is a little bit easier, right? But it's not so easy if you haven't been in the civilian mindset, and that's what I struggle with. And it's usually just the experience that I have, and I have a little bit more experience than the people around me. Especially like if you're not 30 yet, and then you go into state 21 and you go around people who's like still in their early 20s and haven't had that much responsibility, you see it's a big difference. So this video is pretty much like an encouragement, right? I just want you to understand that you can do the things that you want to do outside of the military. And a lot of people don't understand that, because in the military you get caught up in this one-track mindset that you have to be good at what you do, right? And then you have to find time to sleep, eat. And then the military has this thing called collateral duties, which takes up your time as well. So when you go home, you're pretty much tired. So use the military to do what you want to do, and then have those plans in place. That way, when you do get an opportunity like State 21, OCS, or you become a chief, or you become a first class, that you use your funds and your money and your time wisely. That way you could continue to do the things that you want to do. Because I'll be the first to tell anybody, man, the military was not like my ideal life set. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't like my life goal. When I was in middle school, I never was like, man, I want to go in the military, right? Some people are, but that wasn't me. So like I have dreams and aspirations that I want to do, and so I had to use the military to help me do that. But you have to be good at your job first before anybody ever helps you get to the next level, of course. So what are some of the opportunities that you could partake in, especially if you like sitting at home watching this and you thinking like, man, this is something I want to do, how can I do it? I'll say the first thing is to make a plan and how to get there. And so like if you have a plan and an end goal, you can go ahead and come up with different solutions. So like if you're sitting on your couch, you'd be like, man, I want to take pictures, but I got, you know what I'm saying, this and that and third blocking me. You know, you gotta, what I did was, I ain't gonna say what you gotta do. What I did was I used 10% of my paycheck from the military and I put it aside each paycheck. That way it helped fund things that I want to do. That's why I have a mini studio in my house, right? I had to buy the computer, I had to buy the monitors, I had to buy the lights, I had to buy the camera. But like all of that stuff is incremental. But like over time you'll get more money, and you'll have more money to spend on the actual target goal if you set money aside. Now that goes for anything. Like I know military models, I know people that want to be barbers, I know people that want to be culinary specialists. Just put time aside and put money aside, that way you can support yourself. Now time is everything, so like if you don't know how to do something, obviously join YouTube University, right? Because when I started taking pictures, I didn't go to school for taking pictures. I just started taking pictures with my camera and looked up how to get this certain type of look that the people that I thought took good pictures do. And I also say TikTok, man. TikTok is a big help because it shows you a different life outside of the life that you live in. And if you want to be a model, or if you want to be a social media influencer, stuff like that helps as well. Now, if you asked me like 5-6 years ago, what would I be doing 5-6 years ago from now? I would have just told you I would have been in college, but being in college in a different environment has broadened my mind to the point where I'm more of a critical thinker. I think a little bit more sharply. Now I got different ideas of things that I want to do, and that's why my message changed up a little bit, right? It's not much of military go, 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 go. At least, I mean, I do know that, right? But it's more to it now. It's like, okay, now I see the creative side of me gets to explore more. Now I could go outside. Now I could go running outside, right? You get to see different aspects of life in different environments, of how people live, how people move. That way it made me a better person to be able to speak on different points on different levels than I would have been if I never even left the military environment. So yeah, man, life outside the Navy has actually been pretty good, right? I work really hard. I still do the things that I want to do. I try my best, my darndest, to do the things that I want to do, and not just go to school and not just do Navy stuff all of the time, because that junk will get draining, right? Because life is so much more than just the one thing we do know. Like even if you got a family and you love your family, you still like to do stuff with your family outside of the house, right? You want to do stuff differently, and so like having those different options does help. So like that's my little journey life outside the Navy. I'm gonna keep coming with videos, man. I appreciate you guys' support. I see the subscribers they're going up, man, so thank you for that support, and I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.